Good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, just check out the description. All are welcome on this channel, and all contributions are highly appreciated. Tarot is a tool, it is not the final rule, okay? Today, collector, we're starting off with Serpent Fuse Rain, okay? The Egyptian god, which represents fertility and crocodiles. The goddess, this is an Egyptian goddess of fertility and crocodiles, okay? The queen of crocodiles, okay? And so that's half human and half animal here, okay? So as I hold this card and the representation of fertility, and as I also the connection of Egyptian, I'm picking up on the energy of someone who could be in the energy of maybe giving birth to something. Could be a child, it could be an idea. But the bottom of this card collective, it says the powerful and the influential rule of the first female pharaoh. The powerful and the influential rule of the first female pharaoh. And so this goddess here is known to be very powerful. And so I'm picking up on the energy of someone who is giving birth to something, whether this is a child, this could be also be an idea. You could be in the energy of being very creative at this time. People could be looking at you and feeling as if you have made a drastic change in your life. Maybe you are working on some kind of project, or you're part of some kind of maybe a group project that has people maybe second guessing, spirit is saying, or feeling like they possibly misjudged you in some kind of way. You know, maybe the position that you are in now, people maybe never thought that they would see you be involved. For an example, you could be a divination reader, a tarot reader, okay? You could do something on social media, or you could do something off of social media. But whatever it is that you are involved in, people who are watching you and who have you up under observance collective, they are in awe of you. They are very shocked. They feel as if and thought that they would never see the day that you would make such a drastic change in your life. Now, you may not hear the chatter of this, but that does not matter. People are talking about you. People are discussing you. You are on people's minds and on people's hearts. You could have people maybe coming into your dream state. Maybe you're dreaming about people whom you have no longer dealings with for one reason or another. But you could be having dreams about people you haven't talked to or seen in many, many years. And you could be wondering, like, why are these people popping up? Or maybe you see their names, okay? So the signs and the synchronicities around you, and the fact that you are picking up on those who you no longer connect or deal with on a daily in your dream state, spirit is saying that's just confirmation that you are on their minds and their hearts. Trust and believe. It may be silent around you, but you are creating a lot of chatter collective. You may say, well, there's no one around me, or ain't nothing happened over here. No, 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 no. Let me tell you something. Whenever it's the most silent of all, that's when the most is happening. Do not be fooled, spirit is saying. So you are the topic of discussion. A lot of people are speaking about you. Like I said, you're involved in some kind of change that you've made in your life, but it's for the positive. Maybe when people last saw you, talked to you, or known of you exclusively, spirit is saying, maybe you were different, okay? Maybe you've made some changes, okay? Maybe male or female, you could be someone undergoing a glow up, okay? Maybe you're someone in the gym. Maybe you're working out, losing weight, lifting weights, okay? Male or female energy, gender is fluid in tarot. But you are giving birth to a new idea. Spirit is saying you are also giving birth to a new you. You are reinventing yourself, okay? You are going through a major upgrade spiritually, emotionally, and physically as well. And you are looking beautiful and handsome, whomever you are, and you know who you are, okay? Whomever is watching this read, okay? You are in full understanding that you have made a lot of changes in your life, a lot of progress in your life. But Spirit is saying, just because no one is complimenting you, honey, they see you. Do not get it twisted. They see you, even though you're not trying to be seen. They see you. You are the topic of discussion. You are on people's minds, on people's hearts. People you haven't talked to or dealt with in years. Ex-lovers, ex-co-workers, family members. Okay, friends you no longer talk to. Okay, you are on their minds and their hearts. People are reminiscing, or when they reminisce over you. Okay. People are reminiscing. Some are upset because they don't have access to you for one reason or another. Okay, there could be different reasons why you cut off certain people, but whatever it is, it has to be something positive because you're looking good doing what you do. So Spirit is saying stay focused and keep doing whatever it is that you are doing because you look good. This is not any nefarious energy. That I'm picking up on here. You're doing what you are supposed to be doing. And that's why we're starting off with the world card. It's like you're in a whole new world. You are a whole new person and you have jaws dropping. People are left with their mouths wide open. They are in total shock of you, collective. They are wondering, how did you do it? I hear somebody saying, when did they do that? When did they do that? Okay, so you could also have someone who's observing you, whom is close to you, who does have access to you. And as the days move forward, they notice you are making a change, but they're like, when did the collective make this change? I didn't know he was so sexy. I didn't know she was so fine. I didn't know the collective was so smart, so brilliant, so successful, so wealthy. When did they do all this? Like I see this person every day. It's just like overnight. They just made a major change, okay? But it's for the positive. It's nothing bad. And so Spirit is explaining through this read is that's why you could have people that you no longer deal with popping up in your dream state as you astral travel. That is just part of your gifts. You're very intuitive. You may be aware that you are gifted or you may not be aware that you are gifted. But Spirit is saying that's just your gifts allowing you to see, who's thinking about you, okay? Reminiscing of you, even people who maybe dated someone. I'm picking up on someone who dated someone and the relationship wasn't that positive. Well, guess what? That person is thinking of you also, male or female, and actually wanting to reach out and possibly see what you're doing or how you're doing. You could have a platform on social media. Maybe you load pictures, maybe they are trolling social media. They could be trolling your account up under a fake account. Why people do that, I don't know. Okay. Or you could have friends in common, even though you don't talk to certain people. Maybe you have a friend in common and people from your past or family members you no longer deal with can be asking about you, like asking people, have they seen you? What are you up to? Someone's asking someone, are they single? They want to know, is someone dating? Did they get married? Somebody else want to know, does so-and-so have some kids yet? Okay, so yeah, there's some people, they want that old thing back. Like that. They want to come and say, well, why yo. Okay, with the Five of Wands, you have people fighting to try to get back into your good graces. Okay, excuse me. Yeah, people fighting to get back in your good graces, okay? And you're focused on yourself, you're minding your business, you're not aware of this energy, but they are trying to get next to you, and it's more than one person. It's like a group of people. A few of these people could be family members, and then that could be a lover, this could be a friend, this could be another relative, a sister, a brother. It's a like a conglomerate. It's a group of people, strategizing, asking about you, questioning people, and there's a lot of people saying, I don't know, and shaking their head because I'm picking up that it looks like you have changed to the point of you're very private with what you do and how you move. You're enjoying life. I'm not picking up any sadness or depression, but you're very private. You're not showing the world the blueprint to your daily schedule. You're not letting everybody know what you're doing, what you're eating, where you're going, who you're dating, because you could be dating someone and maybe you're keeping it private. You're not the type of person that'll post it online. So yeah. So you're very wise for that. So Spirit is saying keep that going. The next card we have here is Temperance. So you or someone around you could have Sagittarius placement in their chart, but you are maintaining your balance. You are figuring things out, how to make sure whenever you experience any kind of hardship or disappointment, how to stay 10 toes down, lean on the situation, do what you can, and surrender the rest. And so it looks like you have learned a lot. You have been through a lot, but you've learned a lot. You've learned a lot of lessons, okay? And so you could be someone who's maybe went back to school to further your education. Also, you could be starting some kind of business, and maybe only one person knows about it, but this one person is someone whom people of your past don't know. So it is top secret, okay? All right, this could be like a new friend or associates. You have new people in your life, okay? Fresh new energy in your life, okay? Okay, so you're just doing what's best for you. Okay, I'm not feeling any bad energy. I'm not seeing anything nefarious happening. You're just minding your business, but there are people fighting over you and asking about you. A lot of questions. People want to know about your dating life. People want to know because you don't post anything online, but Spirit is saying keep it that way. Okay. The next card we have here is the Five of Swords. Okay, so you're just walking away, from conflict. You're walking away, not allowing yourself to repeat any situations of loss or devastation. You're learning the lesson and how not to repeat them. I'm picking up that you are possibly dating, but you're not blabbing or posting pics online and, nothing's established, nothing's edged in stone. You really are taking things for what it is, possibly going out having a good time, and that's that. You're not trying to overextend yourself, and claim the fame and nothing's popping. Claim someone who've only you've probably been out with once or twice and say, oh, that's my man, that's my woman, and post their pics and say now we're a couple, knowing darn well you don't even know the person. I don't see you as that kind of person. You're being very wise and smart. You're being very strategic. Keep them guessing. Spirit said keep them guessing, collective. Let them chatter and keep them guessing. Okay? So wonderful. All right. So you are making people angry. They are getting disturbed. Okay. You could be possibly making people lose sleep with the devil energy here. Capricorns. You got Sagittarius and Capricorn out here. Boy, you got people losing sleep. You got people blowing their top because they want to get next to you. They're looking at you like you are the one that got away, collective, and that's what it is. People can see and smell success. And now you could be at the beginning of starting this business, but people can see what you can't see. People outside of you observing you. And I explain, all the time in many different ways that to the collective, whenever you experience someone maybe being rude or dysfunctional towards you, and you feel it's unwarranted, it's because people can see your light, okay? No one is perfect in this world, but people know when a person is happy. They can see it and they can feel it. People know when a person is happy. They know when they have a lot of good prosperity going on. It's like a beam of light. It's like a glow, okay? And even if a person doesn't know you personally, it's like their energy picks up, here comes a high vibing person. Oh, here comes someone that's handling their business. Oh, here comes someone in a loving relationship. Oh, here comes a guy that has confidence. Oh, here comes someone starting. It's like they can smell the success, okay? And so you may have experienced a lot of unwarranted negative projection or just people just being rude to you, whether it's the cashier in the store or maybe you're in a group setting of people and someone says something, to try to slight you. It's because it's your light, it's intimidating. It makes people feel inferior. Your light is so bright that people don't know what to say or what to do. So the first thing that comes out of their mouth is something that doesn't make sense. Or they immediately tap into the infantile behavior, let me do something foolish, let me just be rude, I don't know what this energy is, but it's unfamiliar because I'm used to sitting in darkness, but it's shining too bright. Let me just be rude to it and maybe I can dim their light too. You see the games that people play. So Spirit is saying that whenever you come up against any resistance moving forward, for you to continue to hold the light. Everyone is not for you. You're not for everyone. But the success and the prosperity that you have gained and you're going to continue to expand on, collective, it's going to cause people to be envious and jealous. It just is. It is going to cause people, even people who don't know you. And I know you're probably saying that sounds odd, but it's true because energy is real and it's never destroyed. It just bounces off from one thing to another. another. So it's going to cause you to have maybe experiences that you're like, look, this is unwarranted. I do not know this waiter. Why are they so rude? Well, it's because, they're on a different frequency than you. They're not on your vibe. They're not part of your tribe. And everyone is not going to be. But Spirit is saying not to let it waver you in your faith and for you to keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving in silence and stay focused on yourself, because that's what I see. Someone who's very tuned in, you're focused on yourself. I'm not going to say hyper focused, because you're just focused on you. You're putting your energy in the right places, and you know where not to waste it. It's like I really don't have to finish to read, because I'm just picking up on someone who has learned a lot of lessons, and you know what to do. And it's scaring the people around you. Instead of them applauding and being encouraged, it's scaring them. The Six of Swords here, you're moving on to success. This is not what they are used to, okay? But slow and steady wins the race. Yes, it's a snail here, okay? Snails and turtles, okay? They don't go fast, but guess what? They still conquer their goals. And so maybe they're used to seeing you in relationships that are unhealthy. Maybe they're used to seeing you maybe in a job you're not happy with. They are just used to seeing you in situations where maybe you complain to people, confide in them, and actually, that's why it's a good idea to keep your business to yourself. Write it in a journal, pray about it, meditate. But it's a good idea as a collective to always keep your business to yourself. And if you're ever experiencing anything, it's really best to go within. And I know you've heard this time and time again, because I don't know if you know, but I'm about to come out and tell you, people don't give a ish. They really don't. Some people actually get off on hearing, seeing, or knowing that someone is suffering. They may pretend with a fake smile like they care or they have some kind of compassion. But in reality, when people crash out online or express that they're going through something, there are people who like seeing that. They get off on seeing you down, seeing you upset, crying, screaming, distraught, fighting, or whatever it is, watching you crash out. They get out. People get off on stuff like this. It makes them happy. It really makes them deflect from what they need to work on within themselves. So people get a joy, and they have a passion for watching others suffer. Okay, I'm just going to say it. No one else is going to say it. I'm going to say it. People get a joy out of watching people suffer. And you can do a crash out video and you can get a lot of views and followers. You can talk about some topics, some dark topics of all the negative things that happen to you in your life. I'm just using it as an example. And you could probably like have millions following you overnight, like instantly. You can get instant fame, and go viral. I'm serious. But because people get a joy and a pleasure off of seeing other people suffer. It is what it is. I have to say it. I can't lie to you. And I hope somebody's watching knows that this is true. It's sad to say, but there are people who love that. There are people who pretend, like I said in my last reading, like they want to see the world change. But the moment that someone close to them chooses to make a change in their life, they get angry. They get jealous. They want to sabotage. They want to try to slander or ruin. Okay, but people claim, they love God and they want to see a change. But let someone close to them make a change for the positive. They cannot stand it. And it's because we are reflections to each other. We are supposed to be inspired by each other. If we see someone buy a new house, a car, get married, anything, start a business, graduate, we're supposed to be inspired to go find what works for us, not duplicate or imitate their life, but we as people, human beings, are supposed to be inspired to go find what works for us and go work on that. Not be hateful, not try to plan, plot, and strategize. We're supposed to be inspired, not copy them. That's the duplicate, the imitate. No, 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 no. No Kinkos, no Xerox. No, you work on your passions, what make you happy. But it's just the truth. Folks don't want to see people happy. Not if you're close to them and they know you, because you're a reflection to them. And every action you take, oh, my. Every action you take, collective, it reminds people. It's reminding people of unresolved and unhealed areas of their life that they have chosen not to address. It's not that they can't, because we all are capable of living our best life, but they have chosen not to address those issues, not to do the healing work, release the toxicity, forgive themselves, forgive others. They have chosen to stay in that dark place. They have chosen to stay in that unhealthy relationship. And just because you get up and smile, it's a problem. It's a problem because your smile is reminding them that they're frowning every day. And so every time they see you, it's an irritant. It's all energy. It stirs their demons. It rattles them. It ruffles their feathers. It triggers them. I just got to tell you the truth because if I'm in the booth, I might as well speak the truth. Ain't no sense of holding back. And look at that. Spirit is saying, that's right. This is the thumbs up emoji. You're on the right path. Keep moving, keep growing, keep sowing, keep knowing. Keep working on you. Never mind the naysayers. Never mind the snickles, the giggles, the gossip, the slander. Never mind. This is just a spiritual notification here that people are thinking about you. They're thinking about you heavy. That's why they're popping up in your dream state. You could even see their names maybe popping up on a TV show you're watching or through signs and synchronicities around you. But Spirit is saying that's all that is. You are gifted. You're very intuitive. And part of your gifts is giving you, the view, being able to be on notification, basically, of what's going on with other people. So there's nothing to fear here. You are on the right path, but they're very shocked. And the reason they're so shocked, and it's like they're obsessively shocked, which isn't good either, because you should not be obsessively shocked because someone changed your life for the better. They are obsessively shocked, collective, because people thought that whenever they last saw you or were in contact with you, I don't know where you were or what you were doing. Put it where it resonates when I tell you this. They thought you would stay in that state forever. Whether you were homeless, jobless, whether you were maybe had some kind of addiction, whatever it was, they thought, and it sounds like they also wanted, collective, you to stay in that condition forever, where we're always in the energy of change, evolution. The world is always changing. Things are always growing and moving constantly, even while I'm doing this read. Things are moving and growing and just moving along. But they thought you would stay there. And so that's why they're so shocked. And while I'm doing this read, I'm so passionate as I'm expressing and dictating this read to you. This is a channeled message. I'm not making this up. These people are stuck on you. So hold your head high. Keep holding the light. You do not need to question yourself. This is a thumbs up emoji from Source. Okay? From the Creator, from your ancestors. You're on the right path. Keep going. We support you. We honor you. We got you. And then a lot of these people know that it's over. They know. And yes, you may feel and say, oh, it's taken me a long time. Never mind that. Pat yourself on the back. You're not where you used to be. You are not where you used to be. You're much better off. You are much better off than where you used to be. Give yourself some credit. But a lot of these people know that they cannot come back. They know that the door is closed. They know you got it double or probably triple bolted. Okay? They know they cannot come back into your life. They like, I might as well change my name to Saram because this is a wrap. I know I cannot go back into the collective's life. I could wait all day with my tongue hung out, but the collective is not trying to hear me. This could be someone, maybe they mistreated you, disregarded you, disrespected you. Maybe they stole from you. This could be a lover, a friend, a family member, a sibling, a cousin, auntie, uncle, co-worker, neighbor. Okay? BFF. Put it where it resonates. But this is what's going on. So this reading is for those who know that they are not where they used to be. And it doesn't matter. And I'm not saying, oh, you once was broken, now you're a billion zillionaire. No. This reading is for those who are making progress and changes in many ways, on many levels. Not just with finances. In many ways. Got to shift your perception. Expand your mind, man. You got to expand your mind. The next card we have here is the 9 of Coins. Okay? So the journey that you are on is going to lead you to the Nine of Coins. The Nine of Coins is the energy of being able to relax, to be confident and be secure within yourself and having more access and opportunities in your life for you and your family. Simply beautiful, collective. This is just beautiful. This is I just said I don't have to boy, oh, you know what? Bam. The Ten of Cups. Didn't I just hold up the nine? Didn't I just hold up the nine? Bam. So don't take this reading for granted. As I said, when I speak on my channel, I'm going to speak for myself. When I talk about making changes in progress, this does not always mean, oh, you're a millionaire, billionaire. This could be maybe you get rid of an addiction. Maybe you're losing weight. Maybe you got out of a relationship. Maybe you change your job. Maybe you're starting to save money now. Maybe you're going back to school or you're going to take up some kind of certification. This I'm talking about changing in many different ways. So I don't want you to have one mindset. Open your mind, expand your mind, man. You gotta expand your mind when you're on this channel. Have an empty cup so you can really see what's up. Okay? And tarot is a tool, and that's why I say that. It is not the final rule. And if you're watching this reading and you're saying, no, that's not me, yes, this is you. Claim it for yourself and find out what your passion is and find out what it is you want to work on. Yeah, this is you. You are all that. You are successful. Yes, you are beautiful and handsome and you are loved. Yes, this is your read. Claim it. And that's how you transmute it and harness it for yourself and find something that you want to work on one thing at a time and build from there. Find and figure out what you love, not what the people outside of you are telling you to do. What does your heart say about it? What is it that you like to do and you want to do that you feel you could do in your sleep or you feel you can do and it's not work? What makes you comfortable? What makes you happy? Find that and do that and work on that. But see, that's all about shifting the perceptions. Expand your mind, man. But this concludes the reading. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.